Hello, everyone.
Hello.
How are ya?
Got some of our regular crew here and a few names that I don't recognize. So welcome, everybody.
Yeah, it's nice to see people in the chat piling in.
Yes.
Nice to have Darren joining us from New Zealand.
Yeah.
Coming in
Saturday
from
morning.
Tomorrowland.
Tomorrow. Or maybe we're yesterday land.
We're just yesterday's news. That's just it. Oh, yes. Yeah. And Finnegan is napping again. Oh, his eyes are open. Oh, well, we'll see.
He heard his name.
He heard his name.
Oh.
But it didn't, bother him enough to lift his head up. He just
No. Just as we were getting ready, just as I was, doing typing fast and furious just before we started, he jumped into he didn't jump on the lap, but he puts his front paws up into my lap and his head's like over the keyboard, so I can't type or anything. Yeah. But then he got tired of that. So
it's not very comfortable for very long.
It's not comfortable for either of us really, but it's cute and cuddly, but
yes.
Wow. So we've got lots of...
I'm sorry. I just say John is correcting us again. Good evening.
Good evening. Yes. Or good time of day, as Fick Thor would say.
Happy day.
Happy day.
Happy night. Happy day. Yeah.
Yes.
We can't get it right. It just doesn't matter.
That's right. Yeah. So Montana, Augusta. We got people from Tennessee, Alabama. I'm not going to sing the Ave Maria right now, Sandy. Yes. I did have to do that.
I come along with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got to say hello to Rose. I see she said hello to me.
Oh, nice. Nice. Good. Yeah.
Yes.
Hello,
fan.
Oh, people
don't have a snowflake cam.
Nice.
She's a popular guy today.
I'm not actually sure if she's in my room hiding somewhere or not.
There we go. Good boy. Oh, that's right. Okay, so he's got lots of fans. That's very nice. Yeah, that's good. So how's your Connect-a-Thon going, Julie? Have you been adding lots?
Well, I never get to add lots, but I have added some. Let me go look. I think I'm up to maybe 20.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh, 21.
Wow. I'm almost at 8. Or no, I am at 8. I'm almost at 10, I guess I should say. But I've made some discoveries actually. Like I had planned, I had planned a bunch of relatives that I was going to add. I figured I wanted to add all the siblings of my great aunts and uncles and stuff, or grandparents, I guess. So they would be great aunts and uncles. But then I fell down this rabbit hole because then I discovered parents of ones that I didn't know. Anyways, and I actually made some new discoveries. I didn't plan on making new discoveries. I was just going to add some from my ancestry tree. But anyways,
yeah.
What about you, Darren? How have you done?
Well, I've managed to connect 6 living notables.
Ooh.
6?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's what's the category's name? They've got a notables project managed. Notables need connecting.
Yes.
And I managed to find a month or so ago, and I thought, okay, I'll have a look and see if I can find any easy connections. And it's like, yep, I found some connections.
Wow. So how many profiles did you have to add to make the connection?
Well, some is like I only had to add one profile, and others I had to go up one tree, then down one tree, then up one tree.
Yeah, that sounds more like what I'd have to do. But wow, the ones that you can just add one and then they're connected, that's very sweet.
Yeah. Yes, but I've been adding the parents and the siblings as well. So it's not just sort of add the direct connection. Yeah, so it's like 6 notables so far, and I've got 1, 2, 3, at least 4 more there.
Wow.
That I've planned already.
That's great.
Found the connection. Yeah, so that was good.
Sorry, I was answering questions.
Oh, okay. Are there some questions that we should highlight? for everyone?
No, it's fine. It's just something that needs to be. Ben wants the 6-month thing clarified. I don't have a clarification for him, so I asked him to put it out in G2G. There's a link there for anybody who has questions for the Connect-a-Thon, so somebody can clarify that out there. And I think Aon or Azure will have to do that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what I was told as a host is that we are giving away one prize per hangout, but our WikiTree is now. If you've won something within the last 6 months, then don't put your name in, so let other people have a chance to win something, and then
yeah. I'm not sure, Ben, but I think you were asking about if your team or if your team won the Thon, or if you were in like one of the top 3 or 5 or whatever we choose, can you win a prize for that? I don't have an answer for that. So, but for the drawings on any of our, like we do bingo, we have this stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it's 6 months.
I think we're talking about things that cost money to ship, actual physical things you have to get from the store, because giving away badges on your profile, that doesn't cost us anything. So
right. I'm not sure
the winning team, you're gonna get your badge, right?
Right.
So don't worry about that.
But I don't have any more answers than that right now, so I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, I've got something collaborative about, I think earlier this week, I had a profile that in Western Australia that I didn't know how to source the desk record properly. And I put it out there in the Australian Discord. Hey, can you guys help source it? Turns out he's got about 12 siblings or something like that, and he's got one sibling already on WikiTree, and looks like one of the Australians is actually adding the siblings now.
Yay!
Oh, nice.
So the last name was Sawyer, Sauer.
Okay.
So that's a good collaborative thing.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's great. Good.
Yeah.
Super. Well, if other people have great stories about collaboration or things that really neat things that you've discovered during the Thon so far, put them in the chat and we'll highlight them on this roundup. But should we do some stats? Anyone up for some stats?
I love stats.
You love stats. Okay, well, let's see. What kind of stats are we going to look at today? Let's look at perfect squares. So down here now, there are all these. So Southern Super Sweepers, again, we only have one person. Lewis Powell he's got 6 profiles. There's only one person on the team, and one is a perfect square, because 1 times 1. So you can guarantee that every team will have at least one perfect square or person. Southwest Sunshine. I was going to say the Sunshine Super Sweepers, but it's the Southwest Sunshiners. Why would they put both of those right in a row? Those teams. Stacy Galladay has 18 profiles. Then the Musty Dusties. Marty S. Axe is in the 4th position. That's 2 squared. And she has a profile, or he has a profile. I don't know Marty. Banyan Tree, 1 squared.
I know Marty.
Yes? Okay.
He's my cousin, actually.
Okay, Marty's a he. Okay, because I know I know both a male and a female Marty, so that was.
I do too.
And it didn't occur until I just said the name out loud, and then what pronoun do I add to that? Gay White.
I've met him. I've met him at Roots Tech. It's a he.
Oh, neat. Well, that's very cool. It's cool when you meet the WikiTreeers face to face. That's great.
Yeah.
20 profiles for Kay White on the Banyan Tree. 1 squared. Ann B. Massia from Team Virginia has 19 profiles. Team Massachusetts, 1 squared position is Charlie Southgate with 15. Laheim, Laheim's team, Marion Wood, is in the 1st position with 18 profiles. Smoking Snakes, Oh, this was the team that didn't have any contributions yet in the noon one. So that means that now we have all 41 teams participating. Excellent. So the smoking stakes. Caio Laguerre. Wow. Caio Laguerrero Silva. Okay, so that's a Portuguese name. So I can't use my rules for pronouncing Italian exactly because the AI Caio.
Probably Spanish would be
closer, right?
Accurate, right? I don't know.
Silva. Anyways, Caio has 30 profiles. And if someone wants to correct my pronunciation, please go ahead and do so, because I do like to know how to pronounce things correctly. South African Springboks, Esme is in first position with 42. Again, the answer to life, the universe, and everything. Beata has a friend now in Team Austria, but she's still in the first position with 51 profiles done. On the French Fries team, 4 is 2 squared, which is the largest perfect square, and that's Julien Cassin with 2 profiles. In the Nor'easters team, 9 is the largest perfect square there, with Kathy Brandsetter with 2 profiles. And then we have on the Southern Cross Stars, the 4th position belongs to Marianne Cook with 7 profiles. Little Team on the Prairie. In the 4th position, 2 squared, is Steve T. Heiniger with 8 profiles, which is 2 times 2 squared. And the one right above it is 4 squared profiles done by Dina B. Cross. So that's very cool. On the Newt B team, the largest perfect square so far is 9. So in the 9th position is Michelle Shaker, and Michelle has 2 profiles done. But there are 2 people who have 9 profiles, and 9, of course, is 3 squared. And so that would be Dawn Slover and Rhonda Conrad. So great work there, Dawn and Rhonda and Michelle, and everyone on the Newt team. Isn't this amazing? All these new people new to WikiTree joining the Connect-a-Thon for the first time and just doing a great job. And I hope they're having fun too. So.
Oh, I'm sure they are. They've got Betsy in there helping them, and Kathy Zipperer, and a couple other people that have. Yeah, they're having a great time.
That's right. On the Wizards of Oz, the 4th position belongs to Vivian Egan, and she has done 6 profiles. But there's a 25, which is 5 squared, and that's Beverly Groh, who's in the 2nd position on the team. And then 2 times 5 squared, or half of 10 squared, is 50 profiles, which is what Karen Homburg has done so far. And she's in the lead for the Wizards of Oz. Tuttle and Tortoises have over 16 people, and in the 16th position, which is 4 squared, we have Clifford J. Carter with 1 profile, and then someone has 4, which is a perfect square. Erin Klein has that, and she's in the 4 times 2 position, the 8th position. Irish Shawnee in the 4th position is Susan McNamee. She was in the 4th position at noon. I read her name out then, and now she has 14 profiles. Kiwi Crew, Darren, is this your team? I don't see your name.
No.
No.
I'm in Globetrotters this time.
Ah, that would make sense too. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, but I definitely support everybody in the Kiwi Crew.
Ruth is in first position there, Ruth Ogilvie, and she's 136. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, just 8 more to get to 12 squared profiles. Then we in 9th position, which is 3 squared, Dusky McGee has 2 profiles, and Super Aussie Genies, that Dusty was on the Cornbread Catchers, in case I didn't mention that. The Super Aussie Genies in 9th position is Alan Cole with 2 profiles. Western Red Cedars, which is Azur's team, in 9th position for them is Alice M. Thompson with 5 profiles. Alice is often in the chat. Is she here today?
I didn't see her yet.
Okay.
It's been going by pretty fast, though.
It's going by pretty fast. That's good.
Yeah. Or it was. It's
good. The Grave Guardians, another new team for this sun. First time they've joined us. And in 16th position for them is Katrina L. Graham with 1 profile. And someone has 4. That's M.M. Ross has 4 profiles, which is a perfect square. That's the only ones I can see there. Steve Hatchett is in 4th position, which is a perfect square for the Globetrotters, with 6 profiles. And the captain, David Randall, has 9, which is 3 squared profiles. And our co-host Darren does not have a perfect square, but you're getting close to one. You're
I have to stop the percent.
What's in Mid-Atlantic U.S., the largest perfect square is 16, and that position is Stephanie Dodd with 3 profiles. And Kevin Smith will soon have 49, which will be another perfect square. Twisted Thistles in 9th position is Ellen Altenberg with 7 profiles. And then we have Team Missouri in 4th position would be Lamira Morton. And then we have 10 squared. 2nd position, Randall Gardner has 100 profiles there. So that's very cool. Newt A, the Newt A team have almost 16 people, but the 9th person in 9th position is Jerry Hopkins, and Jerry has 4, which is 2 squared profiles. That's very cool. And none of the rest of them are perfect squares there. Team Italy has 8 people participating now, and in 4th position is Kathy Nella with 26 profiles to her name. Nordic Noir has 14 people participating right now, and in 9th position is Mark Williams with 13. Right above Mark is Jeffrey S. Wall, who has 4 squared profiles, 16 of those. Nice. Now, the top 2 are not perfect squares, but look at them. They're palindromes of they're anagrams of each other. You just reverse the numbers. Cool. 95 and 59. How cool is that? That's really neat. And you know what? The next one could almost, like 45 and 34 could have been. If it was 43, then we'd have the same pattern again. If Donald had just been too less efficient.
Statistically, that's just not going to happen.
It's unlikely, for sure. In 16th position on the Canadian Connectors, woohoo, go Canada, is Shirley Gilbert. Way to go, Shirley, with 2 profiles. I don't have 9, and I'm right below 9, and the person in Clay Schweger Bell is one of more than 9, which would be perfect squares. But 16, Judith Chidlow has 16, which is 4 squared, and the rest are not perfect squares. Splendid Spruces, 4th position belongs to Alyssa Nelson with 16, a perfect square. How good is that? She's in position 4, and the number of profiles is 4 squared that she's done. Very cool. And then right above her, look at this. In the 3rd position is 3 squared. 81. How cool is that? Oh, man, that's very cool. 3 squared. Oh, love it. Flying Dutchman. Coming in flying in at 9th position is Charles Henskins, and he has 2 squared, 4 profiles done. And then in top position, Jamie Harrington has 11 squared profiles, 121. Look at that.
That's amazing. 2 squares on that team.
Yeah, that's right. And then 4 times 11, which is a cool number. Like, there's lots of.
There's Jamie now.
Hey, Jamie! Way to go, Jamie. 11 squared. That's great. Did you stop just for me, just so I could read out that? That's well done. Well done. Northwest Terriers has exactly 4 squared people participating, and in the 4th squared position, Nickel McCarthy. And Nickel has 1 profile done. And looking up the list here, some are close, but none are exactly other perfect squares. Tree Nuts has 12 people participating. So 9th position is Barbara Schmidt with 15.
Yay, Barbara.
Way to go, Barbara. And right above Barbara is our co-host, Julie. Way to go, Julie.
Can I point something out there? I'm not squared, but I'm cubed.
Oh, yes.
Cubed place.
8 is 2
in a
cubed.
prime number.
Yeah.
Right? No, wait, 21 is not prime. Never
No,
mind.
20. No, 20 is not a prime number.
I take it back.
Product of two consecutive numbers, 4 times 5.
That's true.
So that's kind of cool because there's not a lot of numbers like that, you know.
Oh no, 21.
21 is an odd number, but it's 3 times 7.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But there we go. Any other 3 times up? None of the others are perfect squares in the number of profiles. But yeah, that's very cool. 2 cubed. 4 times 5. Very cool. Southern Super Sweepers have over 16 people. They have 20 people. And in the 16th position is Dorothy M. Berry, a captain, co-captain.
Oh, Dorothy.
Yay, Dorothy.
Yay.
And Dorothy has
Dorothy
11.
for a long time.
A palindromic number of profiles. Reads the same frontwards and backwards, which is easy to do if all you've got is one digit and you just keep repeating it. So let's see, any perfect squares here? No perfect squares, but some pretty cool numbers. 66, 42, lots of 42, life, the universe, and everything. 120. Neat numbers. Team Roses. In 16th position is Porter Fan, and Porter has 2 profiles done. And we have 25, which is 5 squared by S. Davenport, and 36, which is 6 squared, in the 4th position, which is the 2 squared position by Katie R. Bryant. Very cool. And then 64, 8 squared in the 2. So look at that. That's 2 cubed squared. Isn't that neat? So Jolene is in the tooth position, 2nd position.
The tooth.
The tooth position, yes. And the number of profiles Jolene has done is 2 cubed squared. That's so cool.
That's amazing.
That is really neat. Okay, really nice. Emma, good work, Emma. 263. I mean, that's a nice number too. 2 times 3 equals 6, so that's kind of cool. But still, Jolene wins for the most cool.
So far.
Terry Davis in the 9th position with 11 profiles. And 196. That's 14 squared. And that's Ben.
I'm very impressed that you know all the squares. Great. I don't know all the squares.
Well, I know. Well, once they get after 196, the next one would be 225, and then 276, then 289. Once it gets past that, then I'm gonna 336, I think. Anyways, I'll worry about that when we get to the later ones. But anyways, 14 squared for Ben Couch. Good work there in the Legacy Heirs. And then in 9th position for the Germany Genies is Craig Kennelly. Or Canali. I'm not sure where the emphasis goes on his last name there. But Craig has got 37 profiles done to his name. And let's see, are there any other perfect squares here? No, don't see any other perfect squares in this list. Oh, there's a 9, which is a perfect square. Stephen Ulrich has 9 profiles done. Oh, and are we Mighty Oaks? Look at this Mighty Oak team. So in the 36th position, which is a perfect square, Lorna Howland has 6 profiles, which that's kind of cool. So she's in the 36th position, and the square root of 36 is the number of profiles she's done, which is 6.
Oh my gosh.
Then
What are
there's a
the
couple-
odds?
I know. That's weird, wild. There's a couple that have 3 squared profiles done 9. That would be Susan Jackson and Ruth Selman. We skipped the 16, skipped the 25. Oh, look at this. It's like they're skipping the 36, no 49. Just a little bit more than that 11 square that we saw earlier. So none of the rest of them are perfect squares. And then the Appalachia roots.
There you go.
Yes. In the 5 squared position, which is D. Armistead, has 6 profiles. And we have a 5 squared number of profiles done by Deborah Rosler in position number 16, which is 4 squared. So position 4 squared has 5 squared profiles. So that's kind of cool. And then we have a 6 squared, 36 profiles done by 2 times 7, 14th position, Paula Franklin. A couple with the 49. I don't think we've actually seen anyone with exactly 49 before, have we? This
I
But
don't recall.
Jeff
Don't recall
Eichler
seeing Squid.
and Bonnie, not Bono, Bonnie J.U. McPhears. Both have 49. And then we don't have any other perfect squares on there. So in the time it took me to go through all those stats, we started at 12,658. Let's see how many more got done while I was blathering away. 13,620.
Oh, gosh.
Wow.
Yeah, wow.
So we went up by 1,000 while you were reading those?
Pretty close
Roughly.
to. Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty close.
That's amazing.
Oh, you have to read stats all the time now, and we just go up, 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 up.
That's right. That's right.
Right. Should I haven't done this before.
Yeah,
these,
you better. Yeah,
maybe sharing the secret word.
How they're going to win? Yes. What's the secret word to
Yes.
type in?
So here's the secret word, you guys. Do I just leave it up there, Greg?
Yeah, just leave it up there, and
Okay.
we'll give them some time.
Okay.
It's too bad the
I
secret
will.
word wasn't biscuits. Oh, wait a second. Oh. I have to press go. Or are you pressing go? No, you didn't press go, did you?
No. Oh no, I will.
Okay.
I'm doing it now.
Okay.
How many people do we have hanging out in here? 72?
72.
Guys, get busy. Hurry.
Pretty hard. Now, are you seeing on your screen, Julie, are you seeing the number of contributions going up?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Karen,
So
Karen Stewart, you need to add an S. It's got to have contributions. Dot contribution.
the plural.
Plural. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, it's got to be the.
No,
correct letters.
it's not biscuits. Is not the secret word. You would think it was.
No, look at
wouldn't
the
you?
banner. Look at the banner.
The banner.
Right down there. Yeah.
Oh, Jolene's here. Jolene, who I made a big, who had the really cool 2 cubed.
I could go through some of our little comments that we had while you were
that'd be
going
great.
there.
Yeah, do
Sure. So Chris we were talking about statistics, and Chris wanted to know if I liked statistics in college, and I just wanted to make sure that I unconditionally answered no, I did not. Not in college anyway.
Oh.
And then Vicky Blanco had a cool thing. She was contacted by a third cousin. Cool. And because they saw one of her WikiTree profiles, and they ended up sending her info and everything.
Nice.
So that's very cool.
That's
so
great.
She can build on that this weekend. That's fantastic.
Wow.
Marion said that she connected a few who died young, which is very sad. And then she stumbled across somebody who lived to 101.
Oh, that's nice. That kind of balances out a bit. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And this is for you, Greg. Helen wanted you to know that your math skills are amazing.
Thanks, Helen.
So let me check on our we're up to 53 entries, you guys.
Wow, that's great.
20 more people can be popping your contributions in there. 20 more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ruth Ogilvie said she found somebody who lived to 107.
Wow.
That's amazing. So did you guys hear there was a news item last week, the oldest man in the world died.
Oh.
And he was like 123, I think.
That's incredible.
I don't know who counts that for him, but
yeah.
I just can't even imagine. That's crazy.
Oh, that's wild. Yeah. I was looking through something the other day. I think I was looking for on newspaper.com for something or other. And I came across an article that was sort of beside where I was looking about a woman who had died, and she was, I don't know, 105 or 107, but she was born in, let me think, I think she was born in 1797 and died in 1901. So she's the first person to officially span 3 centuries because of her birth date. Or her,
and in that time frame for her to live that long is more remarkable Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
I don't remember the exact dates, but it was like that. It was in the late 1790s and then the early 19. When I first read, I thought, I think she outlasted Queen Victoria in terms of like she died shortly after Queen Victoria. It was what I had gone through my head. So, yeah.
Wow. And Dee's grandmothers were both 102. That's impressive. Dee,
And
you
that
have
bodes
some
well
good
for
genes
Dee.
lined up there.
So Dee can be WikiTreeing for a nice long time still.
Yeah, yeah. No kidding. Okay, you guys, we're only up to 54 on the people that have participated. Does anybody else want to say contributions? I'm waiting. We're going to have a little countdown here.
Mm-hmm. What's your time, lady? Yes. Like a Doctor Who. Yes.
Yeah. Where's
Just
your
said
TARDIS?
you can't get rid of me.
That's great.
All right, I think we're going to do a 30-second
Okay.
countdown.
Sure.
Yep.
Should we? You guys have 30
Well, I think
seconds
last time
to
we
join the
just
drawing.
we just counted to 10. 5, 10.
Oh, I actually set my timer on my watch.
Oh, well, there you go. You're in charge of it this time. So
I'm nerdy like that. Yeah.
Surprise.
Oh,
Yeah.
looks like Finnegan's up.
15,
Okay.
11.
And then you have to share
10,
your screen.
9.
Okay.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Yeah.
Is that
'Cause we
because
want
it
to see the
happens over
fireworks.
here? Okay, hang on a second.
I don't think your name goes
I
in more
haven't
than
done
one.
this yet.
More than ones, do you?
I needed to know.
Oh,
Okay, can you
There we
see
go.
it? Is it in the thing
Okay,
yet?
let's add it to the stage.
Oh.
There we go.
Thank
Okay.
you. Are we ready?
I think we're
Here
ready.
goes.
Yep.
Let's go. Woohoo. Oh, there. No, Finney's got excited here.
look.
It's Beverly
Beverly.
Grow.
Way to go, Beverly.
Yay!
Oh,
We
Finney's
get
excited.
confetti. Woo!
Oh. Are you excited, Finn?
So she doesn't need to do anything, right, Greg?
What's that?
She doesn't need to do anything. We're just
No.
going to list this, right?
Yeah, we're gonna record her name, and then AON will contact you, or you could email AON if you wanted to at AON@wikitreecom.
Yep. All right, you guys, that's fantastic. Congratulations,
Excellent.
Beverly.
Great.
Now hide that.
Oh, Finney's getting up to
Put that
scratch.
up. Aw, Finnegan. He wanted to know what all the excitement was about.
He did, yes. And he was hoping it would be for time for dinner, but it's not.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Go back. There you go, Finn.
Not yet, Finn. Sorry.
Yeah, not quite.
All right,
No.
you guys.
Good
So we're
stuff.
done.
I think we're done.
We're done.
We've
Okay.
you guys should get back to work. Do some more profiles.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had
And-
some I was working on. I got people.
Yeah, I've got people too. I've got to add some more. So some people will be back here in 3.5 hours. I don't think I will be, but
I think I
anyways,
have to be.
you have to be.
I think it's my turn to host next time. So
Good.
thank you for the little tutorial on the on the giveaway tool. I hadn't done that yet. So
No problem.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Well, have a great rest of the day, and we'll see you back in 3.5 hours.
sounds good.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh.